go. There was a king nodding in his garden all alone when his brother in his ear poured a little bit of henbane, sold his brother's crown and his money and his widow. But the dead king walked and got his son and said, "Now listen, kiddo, I've been killed and it's your duty to take revenge on Claudius. Kill him quick and clean and tell the nation what a fraud he is." The kid said, "Right, I'll do it, but I'll have to play it crafty so no one will suspect me out on that I'm a dafty." So for all except Horatio, because he counts him as a friend, Hamlet, that's the kid, lets on he's from the bend, and because he isn't ready for obligatory killing, he tries to teach us, oh boy, and because he isn't ready for obligatory killing, he tries to, That's the train wreck part. Correct, here we go. There was a king nodding in his garden all alone when his brother in his ear poured a little bit of henbane, sold his brother's crown and his money and his widow. But the dead king walked and got his son and said, "Now listen, kiddo, I've been killed and it's your duty to take revenge on Claudius. Kill him quick and clean and tell the nation what a fraud he is." The kid said, "Right, I'll do it, but I'll have to play it crafty so no one will suspect me out on that I'm a dafty." So for all except Horatio, because he counts him as a friend, Hamlet, that's a kid, cuts on he's round the bend, and because he isn't ready for obligatory killing, he tries to make his uncle think he toughens off a shilling, gets a rise out of Polonius, streets for Ophelia Vile, tells Rosencrantz and Guildenstern that Denmark's bloody vile. Then a troupe of traveling actors like 784 arrives to do a special one, the gig in Elsinore. Hamlet, Hamlet, acting balmy, Hamlet, Hamlet, loves his mommy, Hamlet, Hamlet, hesitating. He wonders if the ghost is fake, and that is why he's waiting. So Hamlet rents a scene for the players to enact, so Horatio and he can watch and see it. Claudius cracks. The play is called The Mousetrap, not the one that's running now, and sure enough, the king walked out before the scene was through. Now Hamlet has the proof, his uncle gave his dad the dose. The only trouble being now that Claudius knows he knows, so well, Hamlet tells his mommy her new husband's not a fit man, Uncle Claudius out of contract with the English king as hitman. But Hamlet kills Polonius, and that corpus delicti 'twas the king's excuse to send him for an English hat and necktie with Rosencrantz and Guildenstern to make quite sure he got there. But Hamlet jumped the boat and put the finger straight on that pair. When Laertes hears his dad's killed in the bedroom of the heiress, he comes running back to Elsinore, too sweet, hotfoot from Paris, and Ophelia with her dad killed by the man she was to marry. After saying it with flowers, she committed Harry. Hamlet, Hamlet, no messin', Hamlet, Hamlet, learned his lesson. Hamlet, Hamlet, Yorick's crust, convinced him all men good or bad at last must come to dust. Then Laertes lost his cool and was demanding retribution. The king said, "Keep your head and I'll provide you a solution." So he arranged a sword fight for the interested parties, with a blunted sword for Hamlet and a sharp one for Laertes. And to make double sure the old belt and braces line, he arranged a poisoned sword tip and a poisoned cup of wine. The poisoned sword got Hamlet, but Laertes went and muffed it, because he got stabbed himself, and he confessed before he snuffed it. Then Hamlet's mommy drank the wine, and as her face turned blue, Hamlet said this king is a baddie through and through, an incestuous murderer stabbed at Dane, he said, to be precise. He made up for hesitating once by killing Claudius twice, because he stabbed him with his knife and forced the wine between his lips. Then he said the rest is silence, and he cashed in all his chips. Then they fired a volley over him that shook the topmost rafter, and Fort and Brass knee deep in Danes lived happy ever after. Hamlet, Hamlet, end of story. Hamlet, Hamlet, very gory. Hamlet, Hamlet, I'm on my way. And if you think that was confusing, you should read the bloody play.